pwede bang sabihin to?
Ano
Kasi,
Baka mamaya iba nang i-comment nila. Baka i-review na ng UP yung pagkapasa mo. Sino yung si Kimson?
hindi,
Pwede na
Ate, nilalaro na natin to.
Okay, so sa March 17 na pala ang law aptitude exam ng UP. Siyempre, UP Law to eh. This is my cousin from UP Law. Ako kasi UP pero undergrad. San Beda Law po ako. Pero para po sa mga nangangarap na makapasok, of course, sa isa sa mga pinaka-coveted na law school dito sa ating bansa. Andito po ngayon ang aking pinsan si Rafael Kimson para bigyan tayo ng tips.
Attorney, hindi ako nag-prepare para dito. Bigla mo naman akong tinawag.
Oh, actually, andyan lang siya dapat eh. Oh, pero kasi nga, di ba, gusto nating magbigay ng tips eh. So, ano ba yung mga tips?
Well, kasi it's a very competitive exam, so you have to make sure na you score high talaga. Wow!
Wow!
I mean, kasi sabi nila talaga, it all boils down to your performance sa mismong exam. Like, meron kaming abstract reasoning, reading comprehension, logic, math, and general information.
Ako kasi gusto ko, isa-isahin natin yon para talagang maging informative to. Kasi syempre kung ako yung magtitake ng exam, I want to take in as much tips as I can. So yung first you mentioned, abstract reasoning. Meron ka bang particular tips doon?
For abstract reasoning talaga, try to answer as many practice tests as you can. As in, yun lang, that's the only way na you learn it eh. Talagang practice test talaga.
Ilang items yun?
I forgot na, pero not a lot din. Hindi rin masyadong madami. Oo.
Okay. So kasi tinatanong ko dahil yung time pressured ba yung exam?
Yes, especially online pala yung lae.
Online.
Yes, online yung lae. Tapos you will be monitored by your webcam the whole time.
Okay.
So bawal,
Yun talaga.
kapag lilingon-lingon ka on your side,
Wala na.
medyo red flag sa kanila
Red
for
flag na.
them.
Wag mo nang asahan. Ganon. Yung second is logic. What can they expect from the logic part?
Ako kasi during my undergrad, hindi ako nag-take masyado ng philosophy classes. So I think for philo majors, edge nyo yun. So yung mga syllogisms, yan. Yung if P, then Q.
Oh, if
Mga
P, then...
Oo, yung mga ganun. Tapos yung mga De Morgan theorem, mga ganun. I swear to God, dapat memorize nyo yun.
Meron ka bang hindi makalimutang tanong dun sa logic? Or sa ibang part yun?
Ako kasi, normal na feeling to after the exam kasi talagang, sabi ko, ay, wala, negative. Sabi ko, negative, di ako papasa boy. Sabi ko, one of the fewest questions na sure akong alam ko yung sagot. Kasi film major ako ate.
Okay.
So, may question dun sa lae namin. Who is the director of Die Beautiful? I swear to God. June Lana.
Okay, yun yung di mo makalimutan. UP is known talaga to ask,
Weird questions.
and pop culture din. Sometimes, kahit upkat meron eh. Naalala ko, meron pang lyrics ng isang pop culture song na kailangan mong, yung may i-fill in mo yung lines, okay? So, aside from logic, meron pang, ano pa yung ibang parts? Reading comprehension, gano'ng kahaba to? Kasi yung upkat, sobrang haba eh.
Reading comprehension kasi, di ba law school, basa ka na ng basa. So, yung determinant din nila yun if whether or not fit ka sa law school. So, my tip for reading comprehension is to read the question first and then go back to the selection or passage para, alam mo yun, hanapin mo na lang yung tanong doon. Pero yun nga, it comes with practice kasi hindi ako masyadong nagbabasa. Like, may mga readings kami sa film school pero mostly nanonood lang kami ng films and we edit, we shoot pero hindi kami masyadong nagbabasa. So, when I was reviewing for the LAE, basa ng maraming reading comprehension na selection and then practice magsagot. Yun talaga yun eh. Practice
so
test.
nag-practice ka talaga. Anong reviewer yan?
I enrolled in a review center. Hi, White Elephant. Shout out. Also, aside from my White Elephant reviewer, so I also answered LSAT reviewers. So, available naman siya online. May makikita kayo, promise. Na... Pwede ka matawa, attorney.
Kasi parang wala lang. Kasi kanina na.
Okay. Ayun, mas mataas yung difficulty ng LSAT reviewers than the LAE itself. So, talagang mapapractice ka talaga.
LSAT. Okay, but yung LSAT reviewers, they work.
Yeah, for me.
Wow! Bago yun Hindi ko kasi alam na meron na palang mga LSAT reviewers online. Ano pa yung isang subject? Math?
Math.
Or before math, may nabanggit ka pa na hindi natin na-discuss. Language. O so ano naman yung expect nila dun?
For the language part, make sure you master the subject-verb agreement. Very basic yan. Also, idioms. And also, ito dito talaga ako medyo natakot vocabs.
Vocabs!
Kasi hindi ako talaga nagbabasa.
Ano ba yung kinatakutan mo doon?
Sycophant. Lumabas yung word na sycophant.
Tanungin natin yung nasa likod ng camera. Sycophant.
Sycophant.
Ano yun?
SY, ayoko na i-spell. Pero, after ng LAE, sinrish ko agad yung word na sycophant. And sadly, mali yung sagot ko. Pero, I think meron sa internet na 1,000 most commonly used SAT words. Yun, you have to not memorize, but you have to familiarize yourself with the words. Yung 1,000 words na yan, super big help. And one of those is yung sycophant.
1,000. Okay, so dapat daw memorize yun. 1,000 yun ha. Last, math.
Math.
Ilang items yung math?
Very lang, 25, mga ganun. Hindi ko sure
25 na mahirap o 25 na ano?
Madali lang yun.
Well, kasi math, dami din So, anong klaseng math topic?
Arithmetic, syempre. Geometry. Area ng spaces, mga ganyan.
Geometry, law.
I understand kasi baka kailangan sa property.
Ganun. May algebra.
Meron
Oh my God, may calculus.
Wala.
Okay, so baka naman instead na mag-go sila, mag-back out na yung mga nanonood dito.
I swear. Coming from a mass comm graduate, guys, madali yung math, carry yung math.
Yun ba yung nag-save sa'yo, Matt?
Feeling ko nga yun nga eh.
So tapos na yung mga subjects, no? How long yung UP LAE? Yung duration ng exam?
Siguro, allot ka ng mga 4 hours. Mga ganun. 3 to 4 hours. Oo.
Pero natapos mo lahat. Wala ka namang na-leave out.
The thing is, 200 items siya. Tapos hindi ko siya natapos.
Oh no!
Hindi ko siya natapos, ate. Pero, I did not leave any item blank.
Wait lang, hindi mo natapos. You did not leave anything blank.
Shotgun.
Oh my God.
Pero, I think, divine intervention for me, ate. Yeah, divine intervention. I got it naman eh.
Alam ko na baka pinerfect mo kasi yung mga previous questions, no?
Hindi ko alam.
Hindi kasi you made it Pero ang thing kasi sa UP Law admission is that if you pass the written exam, there'd be an interview, right?
Kasi before, like, siguro 5 years ago, meron silang, like, yung mga passers, nakahati pa yon. Yung nasa top tier, wala na silang interview. Like, they go straight to law school na. Tapos yung mga, like, passers naman, pero they did not perform as well as those na sa taas, they were required for an interview. But during our time, lahat kami required na mag-interview. So, and it's a separate, it's a different animal. Kasi that's how,
panel yun
yeah, panel interview.
So, dapat ba ibang vlog naman yun, mahaba?
Dapat ibang vlog.
Kasi kailangan mag-focus muna sila sa written.
Yes, you have to focus muna sa exam and then see how you fare with the exam.
Final words sa mga hopefuls natin sa UP LAE.
Final. Grabe, meron na pala akong credibility sa ganito.
Oo, kasi naman napasa mo naman.
Final words for the UP LAE takers? Bakit?
Parang kami yung...
Seryoso.
Hindi, gusto ko yun. Okay na, cut na. And that's it for the UP LAE tips. I hope marami kayong natutunan. And pag meron pa kayong mga questions, you can comment down below kasi sasagutin naman ng aking cousin. Tama?
Yes, sure. Sige, pwede yan.
Totoo.
Yes, March 17. So sa lahat ng mga maglalae, good luck sa inyo at sana pag nakapasok kayo sa UP Law, pagsilbihan natin ang bayan. Ayan. Good luck!
Good luck. For those who wants to be updated, if I have a new vlog, parang lagi nag-upload, but mag-upload na po ako palagi. Just like and subscribe and click the notification bell. And please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Attorney Sam Ferrer. Also, follow din po sana si...
Ayun, follow me on Bumble. Yan. 24/7 ako nandiyan.
I didn't see that.
Follow niyo ako. De, joke lang. Follow me on Instagram at Rudolph Rafael.
Gusto daw niya, mga med students daw dyan. Bumble. Ay,
Uy,
sorry. Oh my gosh. Hindi, sabi mo kasi kanina. Tapos, LinkedIn, gusto mo na rin?
Sige, kahit saan. All channels.
Okay, sige. Please do reach him through those platforms. And again, goodbye. See you on our next vlog.